can cut this if you don't want to share about this, but that you have ADHD.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I only share, I do as well. So that's why if you don't mind going there, I would love to just like share a little bit about that and how you kind of like help protect your mental health as you're running the business. Because I think, especially when we have people with ADHD, very prone to working really hard, moving very fast, and then burning out very quickly. So how do you put those, I guess, systems in place for your own life to ensure that you can keep performing at such a high level and ensure that Transform Hub can keep scaling without you burning out?
That's a really good question. So I think firstly accepting that I will burn out and just go, that's cool. That's just, and I think taking the meaning off it helps. I think you can put, and I still do it myself now, like the ADHD, it can be the biggest gift and superpower, but we're very hypersensitive to understanding of things and emotions and other people's energies and things like that. And you're always looking, you're always on alert, and you're always looking for answers and solutions, and your mind works in that way. So it's very hard to, when someone says to switch off, like that, your mind is never going to switch off if you've got ADHD. And I don't really know what switch off means. I don't know what someone else's mind's even like that can switch off. I don't know what it means. I see it as more, I see it as more committed more than switch than anything. I don't want to switch off from it. However, when I'm under a lot of high pressure and stress, which is a lot of the time, I have to manage my training. Like you can't do everything, and if you want it, like I love training, working out, pushing hard, lifting a lot of weight, and excelling in that area. But the past years, I simply can't have done that because my body was just, my nervous system's been pushed from 2 levels, and that does burn you out. So it's going, look, 3 or 4 times a week consistently at 70% of your maxes, and and not pushing your body to its limit. If it's been pushed in one way, you can't do it in 2 ways. You'll just tank even quicker. And then you've just got to give yourself that time. Like, I don't think people need month holidays. They just need regular couple of days. Go and get some like massage, get rid of that head tension you've got, and you feel fresh again after. Once you start feeling that pressure cooker coming up, so it's like, you can't actually focus on anything. You just need to back off, let the steam off for a few days, and and then come back at it again. You'll bounce back, and and not putting too much meat on it. It's just going, right, it's cool. That's me. And you just got to make sure you get enough sleep, which is hard with ADHD as well. But yeah, you just got to be strict to, it's like you're driving Ferrari. It's like driving a Ferrari around, and the brain's the engine. Hypothetically speaking, but you're in gear 1 and 2 all the time, and it's going to need to be oiled and serviced a lot more because it is working faster. So that works really well when the ideas and the creation stuff happening. This is a good point actually. I find my burnout comes quicker when I then got organised and keep on top of all the stuff made and created. You need a team to help you with that. So if you're like, I think if you're earlier on in your journey, not everyone wants to be a owner with load of gyms. I don't blame them. I wish I could be happy without doing that.
Yeah.
But it's like, look, if you're working for yourself and you're not very organised, but you're a great coach, take on a VA to help you with the admin tasks and just keep on top of your diary for you, and you'll make more money because of it, because you'll probably be better at sales and coaching than you will be at admin. So that frees your time up to have more energy to give to someone that needs your help.
Yeah.
So you're actually doing that, I think, your clients a disservice by not getting help in that sense.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, first of all, for being so open and willing to share about that, because
Sure.
I feel like, especially in both the entrepreneur world in general, and then also in fitness, I feel like those two things really do attract a lot of people that have ADHD, because we're so good at coaching in those things and building things because all the ideas, brains always turned on, right? So I think that will resonate with a lot of people in the industry, first of all, but then also thank you for normalizing the burnout and saying, I think burnout gets this thing nowadays where it's so stigmatized. Everyone's like, oh, I need to protect my peace, set my boundaries. And, burnout's just like this thing to avoid at all costs, but like you said, just taking some of the weight off of it and just saying, hey, this is actually quite a normal part of business. We're gonna go through burnouts maybe a couple times a year, a couple times a month, and that's just.
I don't know any successful business owners that act like Buddhas, that try and, like, it's stressful. It's gonna be tough, and that's why not many people do well with it, because it is tough. It's really hard, and I think as well, is it burnout, or is stuff piling up that much because you're not dealing with it?
Yeah,
is a big point. That when that indecision comes, you can, like, I have to do a to deal with list every day. It's in here. That might be people, or it might be tasks that I've been procrastinating, putting off, and just get the heavier stuff done. Like, and I can go from feeling burnt out to doing a to deal with list to feeling like I've had a week off in hours. So sometimes I think it's weight of things you're not doing, so you have to learn how to manage your tasks and yourself personally.